My name is Heidi Lagoche, and I'm the Environmental Sustainability Manager with Mount Hood Meadows. I'm here to talk about our new EV charging stations. It has been a very long time that we've been considering our ability to provide this amenity, and we're finally able to offer it. They've been recently installed. We have worked with PEC, Pacific Energy Concepts, to install 3 Flow Core Plus charging stations. Each pedestal has 2 stalls, which will allow us up to 6 vehicles to charge at one time. They're level 2 charging stations. We plan to charge 42 cents per kilowatt hour, and we'll have a session maximum of 4 hours. After that, there'll be a 15-minute grace period in which you'll be required to move vehicles, relocate to an open parking spot. If you don't move your vehicle after the grace period ends, we'll be having to charge $50 per hour in order to free those spaces up for other vehicles that need to charge. So we went with Flow Core Plus Level 2 charging stations. They were designed for this type of climate. They're actually in use in the Arctic and have been deployed at other ski areas with success. So we're confident that these will withstand the weather that we face and provide optimal charging to our guests. We were able to pull this project off through the generous support of the Oregon Department of Transportation, as well as PGE, our electric provider. They offered incentives that really enabled us to do this project. And working with PEC, they helped us apply for these opportunities, and that allowed us to install these charging stations. So that's just a little bit of information about our new electric vehicle charging stations. If you have other questions, for additional information, please go to skihood.com.
Hi, I'm Derek Gibbs, Chief Financial Officer from Mount Hood Meadows, and I want to share some information with you for our upcoming season. We're going cashless, which means that everything that you buy or purchase here at the resort will only be done by a credit card or a reverse ATM card or your passage. The reason why, last year we recognized all transactions were done 97% on a credit card. The remaining 3% was very small. So we recognized to make it more efficient for everybody, the guests, ourselves, we decided to go cashless. We recognize all across the country, most organizations are moving away from cash to go cashless. Vail Resorts, Big Sky, all of those big companies are moving into that step. And we are too. We're moving in that right direction. If you plan to come here and have a meal at one of our fantastic dining areas and you wish to leave a server a tip, you can do so with cash. The simple process, I can assure you, is really easy to use. The kiosk, you walk up, in less than a minute, you have a reverse ATM card in your hand that you can use anywhere in the organization, anywhere in the resort, or outside of the resort. For example, I put in a $10 cash into the machine, and I receive a $10 reverse ATM charge. After my visit at Novana, I went to Taco Bell and got $10 worth of burritos. No problems asked. Simple transaction. We're looking forward to seeing you here at the mountain. Until then.
Hi, I'm Greg Pack, President and General Manager of Mount Hood Meadows. 2.5 years ago, we embarked on replacing Mount Hood Express due to the number of hours off on it, and it's a 30-year-old lift. It's one of our main lifts. It's an artery lift right out of our base area, so we wanted to increase the capacity there so we could reduce the lift lines for all to be able to enjoy. In order to replace the lift, we really needed to look at the area we had to work with. We had to work our maze configuration where we could only load from one side and load on the contour with the right hand up, allowing us space to put the lift shack in the proper location. And up top, we moved the terminal slightly downhill and to the left as you're riding up the lift. This will give us room, once we have enough snow, to be able to exit to the right, around towards Elevator, but actually down towards North Canyon, or to the left like you have in the past. To improve our morning access to the lift, we wanted capability to take all the chairs off so we could run the haul rope when we have icing conditions. In order to do this, because of the wetlands and constraints, we put a chair rail where we can hold 36 chairs on the outside, 30 chairs in each terminal, but still allow the haul rope to run at night so it doesn't ice up so our team can get right after it first thing in the morning. We also did improvements at the top of the area by widening the area by patrol headquarters to make it less congested in that area since we are unloading more people.
Hi, I'm Missy Young and I'm the Lift Operations Assistant Manager. We've expanded our maze to allow for our larger guest capacity due to the new lift. We have kept our single lanes so that people can still group up and we can fill every chair. Our maze is facing Mount Hood Express from Blue Chair this year. We have 6 access gates as well as 6 load gates. So after you go through the access gates, you'll meet up with your group at the load gates, and those will open up for you at the appropriate time to load. When it's your turn to load the chair, you'll realize that you're not loading on the left side or the right side. You're loading at the contour of the terminal. This is going to be most similar to riding Vista or loading Stadium. Another thing you'll notice is that after you load Mount Hood Express, you'll be traveling up the opposite side that you did from last season. You'll be traveling in a counterclockwise direction this year. Mount Hood Express will have a heavier chair on it to provide our guests with a smoother ride during windy or inclement weather days. These 6-pack chairs will help us clear out our base area lines a lot quicker too. After you take your run, and if you want to get back to Mount Hood Express, you'll take a run underneath the chair, or you can access it via the stadium side by going around the maze. There are many resorts across the country that have 6-seater lifts. We understand that this may be a new experience for you, and we're happy to help. Look for your lifties in blue jackets and ask us some questions.
Hi, I'm Jeremy Riss. I'm your Chief Operating Officer here at Mount Hood Meadows. I'm excited to talk to you today about our new website that we recently launched over the summer. The new website is a much improved experience over the old one. Our purchase process should be much more seamless, especially on mobile. You'll also be able to check out on it as a guest, which you couldn't do previously. One important thing to know on the new website is you'll need to create a new account. Your old login credentials won't work. When you go to create a new account, be sure to have your RFID pass with you. This will allow you to enter your RFID number, link your account to your account in our point of sale system, which is going to give you access to your stored value history, your loyalty point history. We'll also give you access to any of your order history that you make on the new site. Unfortunately, you won't be able to access your order history from the previous site or on-site sales yet, but that is on our future roadmap. Some other exciting features of the new website are an improved conditions page, improved search functionality, just general better aesthetics for the site, and ability to do some more order management of your order history. It's also set up so we can continue to make improvements. So please share your feedback and ideas to improve the site and features you'd like to see, and we'll continue to work on adding those as we move forward.